Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Victor once again. It's another day and we have another scholarship. So if you're joining us for the first time, thank you for coming. But where have you been? There are lots of scholarships already on this channel, fully funded scholarships from around the world. So look around, I'm sure you'll find something that catches your interest. So let's go to the business of the day without any further delay. Quickly subscribe if you've not done so already because I'm sure that you like the materials on this channel. So today we are in the Netherlands in search of fully funded master's opportunities. And we actually have two universities today. We have the Maastricht University and Rabound University. At Rabound, we'll be looking at the encouragement scholarship. And at Maastricht, we'll be looking at the Maastricht High Potential Scholarship. Both of them, by the way, are fully funded scholarships, so you wouldn't have to pay anything. So let's begin with Maastricht. Let's make this bigger. So Maastricht University, as you can see, it's fully funded and there are 24 spots. Fully funded and you're getting 30,000 euros, which will cover your full tuition and your living stipend. So this is wonderful. And then it's for those outside the EU or the EEA. So if you're living outside Europe, essentially, you're qualified for the scholarship. So I'll quickly talk you through the eligibility requirements and then I'll talk you through the essays because it's an essay you have to write. A couple of questions in the essays that you might need to address, and I'll talk you through how to address them. And I think this is one of the most important bits. So not just sharing with you the scholarship and reading out things you can actually read out on your own, but actually talking you through this tricky bit, this scholarship. It might get a little bit tricky. You might need some form of inspiration and guide on how to write the essays. So let's move on. So for you to be eligible, if you should be from outside the EU. We've said that already. No double nationality. Hopefully that's not a problem. And then one of the eligible courses. You should be applying for one of the eligible courses. So probably not every course in this university is eligible for the scholarship. So let's look at the eligible courses at Maastricht. So these are the courses. It's quite a very long list. So you have from the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, from the Faculty of Law, um, Health, Medicine, Life Sciences, Science and Engineering. So you can see these are the courses. There's Psychology and Neuroscience, Business and Economics. So these courses, quite lengthy as well, are the eligible courses. So I hope at least one of them aligns with your previous study or your area of interest or your area of specialization. So you should be applying for at least one of them. So let's go back. There's something also about the age limit and some other things. So this is a very competitive scholarship, so you should be coming with a very strong result. And they say just 2% actually gets the scholarship. Do not count yourself out, by the way, because you might say, oh, 2% I wouldn't get in. Those who got in previously do not have two heads. So always put your best foot forward. You shouldn't cancel yourself out because you're not certain. You might just get in, um, put in the effort in the first place. So some of the courses are for at least approximately 1 year, others are for 2 years, and it's fully covered, whether it's a 1 year course or a 2 year course, it's fully covered. So do not worry. And now we get the breakdown of what you get. So living stipend, you get health insurance, you get visa costs, very important. This helps you with the visa cost, tuition cost, academic training. So this is good. Everything is covered. Yes, everything largely to a large extent is covered. So how do you apply? So remember, you have to apply for one of the participating programs, and we've seen them already. These are the participating programs. So start with that, and then when you apply, do not wait till you get admission. When you apply, you're given a student number. So it said here, you will need a student number. So once you're given that student number, then you can start the scholarship application. So the scholarship application and the application for admissions are two different processes. So apply for the admission, get a student number as soon as you can, and then come to apply for the scholarship. So there is a link here. There is a link here to this form I opened for the scholarship. Remember, this is just for the scholarship. This is not for the admissions. You have to apply for the admissions and then apply for the scholarship. So if you open this form, for instance, let me show you. It will ask you for your username and your password. The username usually is the username you use or you used for your course application. So one of these courses, when you start applying for them, you get a username. That's what you use here and the password. And then when you finally get access to this, you need to upload this essay document or this essay questions, answered questions. So the documents you need, your CV, letter of motivation. You can see the letter of motivation template here. Letter of motivation, that's what I opened earlier. And this will be uploaded, of course, in this platform. Where's that platform we opened a few minutes ago? The online platform we opened a few minutes ago. Yeah, this form. So all these documents will be attached when you finally have access to this form. So let's go back there. So proof of academic excellence, state financial need. So here you just talk about your bank account, what you have in the account. Are you employed or not? Do you have caring responsibilities or not? You can always convert your annual income into euros. Usually it shows that you on your own cannot fund your studies comfortably. The recommendation letters and the rest of them. It's also said here how you'll be selected. So it's competitive, of course, but do not count yourself out. Just put in your application. You never know what will happen. And there are 24 spots, and it might just be one of them if you do your best. So let's quickly look at one of the participating programs, right? And see what they require. Like what do they call them? Some of the courses, you can take a look at them and see what they require. So these are the courses here. We can go straight to the university page to access those courses. So how do I access the course? Their program website. So these are the master's courses here. Remember, you're only applying for the course, at least one course that is on the list. Remember the list I showed you? Where's the list once again? That list of courses that we saw earlier. So remember, your course is one of the eligible courses. I think I saw a course on globalization. So I can quickly, yes, this is it, globalization. So this is one of the courses on the list. I might just look at it quickly and see what it's all about. So it's a 1-year course and everything. It's good to also read the information, of course. Let's go to admissions and see. This is admissions, important dates. And then, of course, it's also good to check the dates, but the dates of the scholarship as well, by the way. So let's check the date of the scholarship is February. So what the date of the course application might differ. So this one says May. So do not wait till May before you apply. May next year, of course, that's very far away. Keep to February because those applying for scholarship I just have an earlier deadline. And it's exactly the case here. February for those who are looking for a scholarship, but May for those who, well, if you're not looking for a scholarship, can wait till May. And I wouldn't even advise that you wait till February. You can just submit your application as soon as the documents are ready. So this is this for this department. Of course, check for your own department. You can see the application procedure here. Now it's asking for the English language test and asks if I've previously studied in the English language or if English was the sole language of my instruction. I said yes. So I automatically made the English language requirement for study. So that's good. No need to provide an English language test. So these are the documents I need to provide for the application for this course. So these requirements might differ from one course to the other. So this is development studies and globalization. So for some other course, let's say computer science or law, you might have something else. So check for your own course. And that's it for this scholarship. The only problem here is what they call handling fees. Some departments might require you to pay handling fees for your application to be considered, and this is a problem. And here it is 100 euros, quite a lot of money if you ask me. But the good thing is that the money is actually refunded to you when you get into the university. So if you eventually get admitted, the 100 euros will be sent back to you in your account. So it's left to you. Is it worth pursuing? Do you have the funds? Can you raise the funds? Do you think you have the profile to fight for this opportunity? If you can, please go for it. So remember, we have another one, by the way. And but before we go to this one, remember the essay, because this is like the make or break most times. So the first essay question is about why do you apply for this particular scholarship? So why do you apply for this particular scholarship? You can talk about the fit for your program, that you found a program at the university that really fits your background, your area of interest. You can also talk about quickly financial need, that you like the program, you like the skills it will give you, but you have financial need, you cannot fund it on your own. You do not have enough financial resources to back your studies, and that's why you're applying. So the fit for your interest, you find a course that fits your interest, and then unfortunately you do not have the money to back it up. Then they're asking, why are you a suitable candidate? So it's a good time to mention your qualifications, that you have a relevant bachelor's degree, probably work experience as well, probably your interest in the course and your future prospects. So this course, you have the academic qualification, probably you have the experience as well, and this course will help your financial, not just for your financial, but your career progression, help you with your future goals. So this one asked very straight away your academic achievement, like the prizes you've won, maybe publications, maybe projects, your personal achievements, well, personal things like probably the number of languages you speak, maybe you're a sports person, won a number of sports medal. I think these extracurricular activities I think should fall under this personal achievement. The achievement for your community, we'll talk about like your volunteer experience, like fundraising, like outreach, and internships and things like that that you've done. Then future goals, state what you're going to do after your studies. A short-term goal, long-term goal. Do you want to work as a government personnel in a particular ministry? Do you want to start your own consultancy? Is there a particular organization you think you're going to be working with in the future? It's good to state that there as well. And then how are you going to be a good ambassador of the university? You can state how you would share info about the university on your social media handles, so to encourage more application. You say how you collaborate with the alumni community, like in joint projects, like in outreach and volunteering, how you join clubs and associations at the university. So there are several ways you can engage, and these are examples of the ways. I hope this was useful. So Radbond, quickly, this is a little bit more straightforward. So this is called the Rabound Encouragement Scholarship. It's also fully funded and also for non-EU students or non-EU applicants. You can see what it covers here. Let's make this bigger. So full tuition fees and living cost. So you get a living cost of over 11,000 euros. Here they need just 13 people, and these 13 people are divided among different faculties. You can see the division here. So how do you apply? Well, before then, quickly, it says also going to cover your visa fees, your residence permit, health insurance, liability. I think this is just very generous. So please go for it if you have the documents. So let's go down. Let's go down. How do we apply quickly? The conditions are also here, of course, on how to whether you're eligible or not. So for you to apply, you have to apply for one of the eligible courses at the university, and then indicate that you're interested in the encouragement scholarship, and it prompts you to submit like a reference letter and CV. And it says there that you can upload the same reference letter and CV that you used to apply for a substantive master's program. So what does this mean? If you're applying for a master's program, let's say in law, so the documents you submitted for that master's program, you can just recycle the same documents, the same CV, the same reference letter for the scholarship. And remember, it is while you're applying for that master's program that you indicate, there should be a box somewhere that you indicate that you're interested in the encouragement scholarship. And you're told, okay, submit your documents once again. So you might have to submit your documents twice for the sake of this scholarship. So keep an eye on the deadline. It's on the 31st of January 2024. And check if there's flexibility for English language requirements. If not, you might have to write one of the English language tests. So you can check for the master's program, of course. Let's see if we can get a link to the master's program. So applying for admissions. Okay, good. Applying for admissions. Let's see if we can get the master's education master's program. Good. I don't think there are restrictions for this ones. That's restricting you to particular programs. I think every master's program here, to the best of my knowledge. Let's check very quickly if there are particular restrictions. So it just mentioned the faculties and not the courses. So courses under these faculties are eligible for the scholarship. So these are the different courses here. You can always click on the faculty that applies to you and see what is happening there. So look around. It's actually a very easy website to navigate. As usual, I think there's also an application fee, and always check that as well. I think there's an application fee as well, and I'm not sure there are waivers. So let's see, application fee. They call it here handling fee. Handling, just like at Maastricht University. And here it's 75 euros. And they also said they're going to refund you when you're not admitted. Okay, the fee is not refunded when you're not admitted. Okay, but to be refunded when you're admitted. The fee will be refunded to you once you are fully enrolled as a student at Rabound. The fee is not remittable when you're not admitted. So if you get in, they give you the money back. But if you don't get in, unfortunately, your money doesn't come back. So that is it, guys. I hope this was useful. Fully funded masters at Rabound University in the Netherlands, covering tuition, covering living expenses, visa expenses, insurance. And Maastricht, of course, Maastricht University, covering similar things. You can see living expenses, health, visa fees, tuition, and there you go. The only problem, as I said, with these scholarships is that they require application fees. Now, on my part, there's nothing I can do in that regard, but probably there's something you can do. Probably raise money, save probably money you've saved for a while, or probably from friends or relatives as well, and that might just work. And of course, guys, I cannot wait to celebrate you. There are several other scholarships on this channel, by the way, so look around. Scholarships in Canada, in the US, in the UK, in Germany. So just look around. You might just find something that catches your interest. So in case the scholarship at Maastricht or Radbond doesn't appeal to you, there are several other alternatives. You can always apply for this one that we talked about today, Maastricht at Radbond, and the other ones as well. So you have multiple options and probably multiple offers as well. So as usual, guys, we cannot wait to celebrate you. Make sure you subscribe because there are even many more scholarships coming your way. So by free time, I just do a deep digging and check around the internet and look for scholarships that would suit you. So if you do not subscribe, you will miss out. So please do not, and all these for free. I'll see you at the top sooner than later. So bye bye for now.